What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. And I finally hit on another Yeezy, another unexpected W. I even forgot I entered the draw for these, but once I got the confirmation, super hype on these, just because having them in hand, the quality of the sneaker is surprisingly good. And let's get right into it. So like I said, initially I wasn't really too focused on these Yeezy just because there was other Yeezys coming out day after. So surprisingly, I made sure to put the screenshot somewhere in the screen so you can see. Aside from that, you can see 350 V2 box, nothing too different on this pair right here. Actually standard now with every 350 V2s, nothing too bad, nothing too shabby, really noticeable, especially if your collection is a bit diverse, a bunch of Jordans. You can obviously see it. It's a Yeezy box, nothing too crazy, and it's my size, but this shoe is a bit too bright for me, just because, you know, all white sneakers completely isn't the easiest sneaker to keep clean. So it's probably just a flip for me, nothing too crazy. So let's get right into the unboxing. Like standard 350 V2 box, I said it took me a while to actually take it out the box. You can see standard Yeezy tissue paper, nothing too crazy going on here. And let's go. Boom, the 350 V2 in the bone colorway. First things first, I'm not sure if this is a new thing or not, but there's the like a world logo inside. First impressions, in hand impressions. Material is really good. It's one of those loose uppers, not one of those tight rigid uppers that, you know, just suffocates your foot. So if this was a better colorway, I would honestly keep it, just because of the softness of the material. And like I said earlier, there's like a world logo in there. Not really sure if that's new or not, but I did see that on that black and blue colorway that just recently came out. And overall, white Yeezy all around. Nothing too crazy, standard right here, like I said. But the one thing that does catch my attention is that material, just because most rigids, most Yeezys, what should I say, are a bit rigid in the upper. You know, it's tough to put your foot in there, but this one, it's really good in hand. So now let me know in the comments if you were able to hit on this Yeezy right here. Like I said, pretty good with the material. I know a lot of people try to hit, but like I said, with the Confirm app, it can be a hit or miss depending on your account, I guess. But honestly, this is a pair I honestly did not want. I just entered the, you know, the draw just because, and they had the 700s coming out the following day, but I took an L on those. So not really sure what to do with these. Probably just try to flip them. If not, you know, they can just sit here. I don't mind it. But overall, like I said, with the Yeezy 350 V2 was a great sneaker, especially on foot. But with this material here, I still do recommend to go half size below. I mean half size up, just because there's still a 350 V2. It's still gonna be snug, but the material here, they do feel a little loose. So now let me know what you think of this actual Yeezy right here. To me, that world globe touch on the logo in the insole, it's a really nice touch. But like I said, let me know what you think about these Yeezy. Are you feeling these Yeezys or not? Me, honestly, any 350 V2, if it's not like a bland colorway, aside from that, all those bread colorways, those black and blue one that just came out and I took a L on, that's another great colorway. But this colorway right here, it's, you know, it's fairly decent. Like I said, it's still a 350 V2. It's still sold out, unable to get them. Resale is pretty much fairly, not really sure what they're going for at the time, but let me just pull this up real quick so you can see. For a size 10.5, right now the lowest ask on StockX is 272, highest bid is 270, and last sale was 272. So not really a market on them per se, especially if you're gonna sell through apps. But I'm pretty sure you can get a, if you can get a buyer for this, pretty sure you can probably get maybe close to 300 on them. But aside from that, for personals, the colorway is just not for me, just because it's really hard to keep clean, especially all white, upper, bottom, everything. So that's a bit tough for me. But aside from that, like I said, it's a classic. Now I'm not sure if you can tell from the camera, but I do know, depending on how the Yeezy is molded, you can tell whether the material is stiff or not. And they can see this, the shoe, it just stays up, it stays in form. That also can be just because of how it got shipped and everything. But with this particular pair, I know with other pairs of Yeezy 350 V2, they come all like smushed and all that, and that's just because the material is really stiff and rigid. But with this pair, that's definitely not the case. So just keep that in mind. And let me just give you a closer look of the actual sneaker so you can see for yourself. There is like a sort of a hint of gray, as you can see on the stripe, just because of the insole, but aside from that, it's pure or bone white throughout the sneaker. Nothing too crazy. It's a standard 350 V2. So if you're looking to cop these, they're probably as low as they can get right now. And like always, let me show you some pictures just in case I went over something. You can see it for yourself. So now again, I'm not really sure, like I said, from the pictures if you can tell, but just the way the shape of the sneaker can stay in form without any help just means the material is good, in my opinion. I'm not really sure what you think, but aside from that, from the pictures, they look like a really nice material on the upper. Then again, it does look standard with 350 V2, but aside from that, overall great sneaker. If you're looking to cop right now, they probably won't get any lower than they are now. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.